What's up, puppy? Hi, puppies.
I feel like a true Texas redneck farmer right now. Like my farmer's tan. I'm wearing, I've degraded, I don't know. Maybe degraded from my normal attire. I don't normally wear anything but pants. Just preference, because, you know, walking through fields and stuff with tall grass, I don't want to have shorts on. But I've gotten to where in the evening chores, I put shorts on and my rubber boots. But I got to be careful, because during evening chores the other day, I decided to hop on the tractor and I went out and mowed, just, you know, maintenance mode, just around the house, things I've already mowed, up and down the road, around the front yard. And I got a sunburnt. I got sunburnt on both of my legs right there. So that was not fun. We're just doing some evening chores today. So we got to feed the dogs, feed the cats, feed the chickens, feed the pigs, water the garden, all the things in this. Little Doji, man, she's really sweet. I think she's really acclimating well to the family. But whenever I walk around, she just, like, especially in the evenings, she'll just walk right behind me, which I love. I love that she walks right behind me, but she'll sit there and lick the back of my leg. Just while I'm walking across the yard, she's just right there licking the back of my leg, and that's a little strange. Oh, you're so sweetheart. Oh, Nemo. There you go. So I don't think it's gonna happen today. Typically, only Nemo, the dark cat, jumps up there to eat out of their actual cat bowl. And usually Lucy, the orange cat, who is a boy, but we named her Lucy. Where's your other bowl at? Oh, there it is. Usually Lucy will stay out here in the main garage, or like away from the cat bowl, and we'll share food out of the blue bowl with Bella. It's really sweet. Here you go, honey. It's really sweet. Here, I'll show you a picture of it. Okay, feed these chickies. Go on. Here you go, golden girls. When are you gonna start laying me some eggs? That's good. Come on now, let's get a roll on this egg making thing. Freeloaders. All right, garage chores almost done. Gotta do some watering of these plant starts. I've never been good at getting celery to actually germinate. And it's probably because every time I try to do it, try to grow celery, I'm growing it in the wrong time of year. So, I mean, that's probably my fault, and my fault for not actually researching and following what, you know, the smart people on the Google say. But I don't know, right now we're just kind of doing everything a little willy-nilly, just to have fun and play, because we missed the main growing season. So, turn my water on. That's for the sprinkler. I wonder if it's gonna work today. Nope, it's not. So, my sprinkler decided that it was gonna start acting weird, and I just moved it yesterday morning. Like, I just picked it up and moved it a little bit. And all of a sudden now, it doesn't move, and I can flip it. Well, see, it's like it's progressively getting worse every day. Well, yesterday and today. What I decided that we're gonna do something a little different for irrigation, just because I know that one rotating sprinkler isn't gonna be sufficient or efficient enough for once we start growing our garden. What's up, piggies? Oh, y'all, look at, I'm still amazed by these guys. Every time I walk, every single day, they've cleared it just a little bit more. Now, starting to smell a little bit piggy, which I'm not a fan of. But we're moving them this week. Here in the next couple days or so, oh, their water is empty. Here in a couple days or so, we're gonna move them once we get all of the netting in. What's up, pigs? How's it going? Hello? Y'all really went through the food today. We got some work to do over here real quick. Let me go. Whew. Sorry, guys. All right, so here's another water issue. Since I cannot get my spigot over underneath the lean-to stalls running efficiently, it just trickles out. I'm having to split the water off of one spigot over here behind the well house. And one of those, quit! This dog keeps putting its tongue down my boot. Ugh. It's weird. I feel invaded. So I'm having to run one of these over to the garden and one of them over to, oh, I might have just turned that off. Yeah, I turned it off. That's what the problem was. And the other one's over here to the pigs. Now, I mean, we're not running either one of them all the time, so it's not a huge issue. But once our demand for water at the garden starts increasing, we're gonna have to find a better solution than just splitting it off of one spigot. Look, I turned these on and these pigs are over here making themselves a wallow. These. Okay, so I'm through about one 50-pound bag, maybe two 50-pound bags of feed so far in my barrels. My barrels can hold 6 to 7 bags, like 6 to 6.5 bags per barrel. So I have 6 metal 55-gallon barrels holding between 6 and 6.5 50-pound bags of pig feed. It's 2,000 pounds of feed in 6 barrels. I think that's a pretty good method. Once we get to moving these pigs out around pastures, I might like take one of these barrels out to wherever they're at least closer to where they're gonna be at, and leave it out there so that I can easily get to it without having to come out here to the brooder barn every time. These pigs are just like getting in their water. And I get it, it's Texas, they're hot, but they need to drink it, not get in it. We're gonna solve that problem. I know that we shouldn't have had the pig water as just a big trough style water in the first place, because they're pigs and obviously they're gonna get in it. But we're gonna solve that problem. We have 2 55-gallon plastic drums, and I'm gonna put some pig nipples, the little nipple waterers, on them and give them some water that way. And that'll solve them getting in their water. Well, I still might give them a wallow because it's Texas, and I would enjoy a big pool of water to get into in the middle of the day. I looked at the thermostat earlier, and it said it was 107. At least it felt like 107. I turned the water off going to the pigs over there, so the water is only supplying right here right now. And there's no kinks or anything in this water hose, so I don't get what's going on. But this is not cool. I've had this same sprinkler head for about 3 years now. I bought this whenever we were up in Washington and we were using it. It would water our whole backyard garden perfectly. So I think I'm just gonna have to like hand water this today. So we're gonna solve this problem of our sprinkler head not really being efficient and sufficient enough, especially once we start expanding our garden, which is happening in like the next couple months as we get further and further into this fall winter garden cycle. I was reading on farmersfriend.com, great company, great website for farm supply things regarding gardening, such as like greenhouses, hoop houses, irrigation, season extension stuff. I was reading on there about their irrigation. They have a field irrigation system that is basically 100 foot or any amount of foot of that black water. I think it's, y'all are gonna yell at me, I think it's polyurethane, but that doesn't sound right. I'll have to go look it up. And then the sprinkler head, so it comes with 5 of them. They say that it covers a 30 foot by 100 foot area, which is exactly what we have right now. It's about 25 foot by 100 foot. So I'm gonna get one of those systems, hopefully, if they're still not out of stock. And we're gonna use that out here. If I can't get it from them, I'm gonna figure out how to make it ourselves, which it really wouldn't be that hard. I get the concept. But hopefully we can get that done here pretty soon, this next week or two. But that's it, guys. It took me what, about 6:50? It took me about 20 minutes of out here messing around, and really I'm going slow because I'm talking to you guys and playing with the dogs and the pigs all at the same time. So I mean, we got the chickens, the pigs, the dogs, the cats, the garden, all fed and watered in 20 minutes. That's not a hard deal to do. It's really not. Get home from work at 6 o'clock, change, maybe you don't want to wear your nice clothes out to do the chores. Get home, change by 6:30, you go outside and do 20 minutes of your evening chores, and you're back inside by 7 o'clock to watch Gilmore Girls and eat ice cream. You can't get much easier than that, guys. Anyone can do it. All right, it was fun hanging out. Thanks for coming with me on my evening chores. See you guys next time.